As a parent, you often wonder what kind of choices your children will do to go through life. You worried about the friends they choose, and the most important, of course, you are worried about the person they choose as a partner and you live with. You are a beautiful woman and a wonderful daughter, and today you married a terrific man, so you will make a perfect wife.
Mino Kalish, I am bursting with excitement to marry you, my best friend and the love of my life. You make me so incredibly happy and I feel truly blessed and lucky to have you. I wouldn't be late today, or I won't be late today, but there is a little gift to keep track on that. See you soon, Robocop. Mama Stansin, Smeldy.
Det känns verkligen.
At this point, I think it's normal to say something about my son-in-law and welcome you in family. Well, Rob, Tia and I, we consider you as part of family starting from our first meeting. And that's not because of brandy you brought me every time, but your calmness and sense of humor was that made us love you starting from first visit. So I believe that you will handle this girl, my girl, nicely, whatever happens.
She's thoughtful when he looks at her, a smile upon his face. Will he look that good in 50 years, when his dentures aren't in place? He says he loves her figure, and her mental prowess too. But when gravity takes her over, will she charm with her IQ? She says she loves his kindness, and his patience is a must. And of course she thinks he's handsome, which in her eyes is a plus. They're both not wholly perfect, but who are we to judge? He can be pig-headed, whereas she won't even budge. All that's said and done, they love the time they spend together, and I hope, as I'm sure you do, that this fine day will last forever.
So what is to follow is probably expected. All I say will never be corrected. I promise to listen, to try and to care. The solution is effort and an ear to spare. My sincerest goal is to make you happy, so apologies in advance for when I'm snappy. Thank you. I promise to make you laugh and seldom cry. I'll even let you sit next to me when we fly. And flowers more often than birthdays and dates.
I expect that.
And on the subject, improve more of my unfavourable traits. I promise to go hiking and do the things you enjoy. I cannot guarantee, however, that I'll never annoy. But I can try, with passion ignited, these following titles I shall be knighted. Your accomplice in mischief, your ally in fun, your greatest adversary, the only one. And I promise to cherish you for all time. All this is true, because it's a rhyme.
My best friend is the love of my life. So today I promise to be honest with you, even if it's a little bit blunt and you think it's plain rude. I promise to be kind to you, which includes laughing at those accountant jokes that I don't really get. I promise to try to be more on time. I promise to try. I promise to be a partner in parenthood, although you'll probably get to be the good couple all the time and I'll have to be the bad one. I promise to believe in you, to encourage you, even when you're just trying to win the experience points in Final Fantasy. I promise to be your accomplice in mischief and make sure we have plenty of fun. I promise to be there with you and celebrate with you when we have good things in life. And I promise to stand by you and not away from you when things get tough. I promise to be your loyal friend and love you faithfully till the end.
The act of marriage is a serious step. Taking that step requires courage so rarely seen these days. You, dear Robert and Heldi, have that courage. Robert and Heldi, please do sign the act of your marriage.
My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, you. Ooh, I'd leave it all. My acres of a land I have achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe, but for you, ooh, I'd leave it all. Oh, for you, ooh, I'd leave it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change.
I'd really like to, on behalf of Rob, express my gratitude to everyone who's come to this wedding from afar. People from the UK, the US, Switzerland, and Uruguay and beyond. It really was this difficult finding so many people who liked Rob. In case you hadn't figured out, I know we look completely different, but I'm Rob's brother. And when Rob told Heldi that he'd picked me to be his best man, she was really worried about this moment. That was until she realised anything I said would have to be suitable for my mum to hear. And Heldi, don't worry, I've taken these words on board, and my mum's agreed to leave the room for the next 5 minutes. I'm only joking, of course. I think it's safe to say my mum has waited for this day for a long time. It's not easy growing up with two sons and my dad. And I think Heldi's going to be a welcome female influence, but that didn't stop Rob trying over the years. He's one of the few men I know with his own pair of hair straighteners, and he's definitely the only man I know with two pairs, so... You really should not be applauding that.
Üks kord elagu! Elagu! Kaks korda elagu! 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 Ja kolm korda elagu! Elagu! Elagu!
He is my best friend. We talk every day about work, life, sport, and video games, and to think Heldi says we talk about nothing important. He may be the younger brother, but his loyalty and generosity are qualities to admire, and he's worked hard to achieve what he has done today. The only bad thing about being so similar in age is he's stronger, fitter, and better in sport than me. But I will always have height, and you can't teach that, so we'll be fine there. I think it's fair to say that Rob and Heldi didn't quite click at first. And Rob would act all cool and say, I don't care what she thinks about me, she's fine. But he would become a quivering idiot the minute he received a message from her on his phone or on Facebook. He talked about his fears of being stuck in the friend zone and how he crashed international society meetings just for the chance to speak to her. He even used Google Translate to figure out Estonian posts on her Facebook wall. I'm sure you all know that my new sister-in-law is a little bit older than Rob, and of course this played on his mind. He was a little bit worried he might not be, as mature, and he'd have to work on that. But then he said, this is a direct quote. I'm going to use my card tricks on her. She wrote me a Facebook message, so that's love in my book. So, by Rob's logic, anyone who has received a Facebook message from Rob, speak now or forever hold your peace. But of course, the love story had a happy ending, and that's why we're all here today. Heldi, over the years has become a good friend of mine, and she's been part of our family for some time now. So it seems a bit superfluous to officially welcome to the McCaskills, but I just want that on record. My mum's friend recently said that my parents deserve medals for turning old Rob into marriage material. I wish them both a lifetime of happiness. But just one thing, Heldi. He's your problem now. So please raise your glasses one last time, if you can bring after Rob's, and please wish, to the new Mr. and Mrs. McCaskill.
Looking down on these bright blue city lights, and they won't wait, and they won't wait, and they won't wait. We're here to stay. To stay, we're here to stay. Howling ghosts, they reappear in mountains that are stacked with fear. But you're a king and I'm a lion heart. A lion heart.
You are actually the person of leader type, and actually I was a little bit even afraid that you will frighten guys away. But luckily love made you much softer. So here we are. There is only one thing that disappointed me today. I had hoped that you might be wearing a kilt. But the true love is not looking at the road through the rose-tinted glasses and being perfect. It's accepting each other as you are, and always be positive, and remember that you fell in love with each other because of things you like and not because of things you dislike.
Come on, love. Come on, love, watch me fall apart, watch me fall apart. And I'll be yours to keep. When in the shadow of some deep. Darling, you with me, always around me. Only love, darling, I feel you under my body. Only love, give me shelter, or show me heart. Come on, love, watch me fall apart, watch me fall apart.
those of you who don't know me, I'm Christina, and I met Heldi when we went to Uruguay together for our exchange year. And I do remember that at first I thought that Heldi was this crazy lunatic who has this amazing ability to make everything and everyone around her so beautiful. So Rob, now you know why you look so handsome. I decided to join forces with the other bridesmaids, Kadri and Chilean. And we discovered that we all know Heldi from different times of her life. We discovered that what all these different eras of Heldi's life have in common is that by being a true and amazing friend, with a great sense of humor, of course, and supporting us in every way, she has made our lives better in every possible way. So Rob, we hope that she makes your life just as wonderful and perfect as she has made ours. And you will ride the waves of life together as best friends, as soulmates, but from now on as husband and wife. So may your homes be filled with laughter and your hearts with love.
Without this love. If I was a sailor man, would you I'd sail in search for land? No panic boundaries, no fear. Hands focused on the wheel that steer. Hopping in a rain.
Who likes Britney Spears? Kellele meeldib Britney Spears? And who is the first one who goes and says, I'm sorry?
No storm will take us down. Inspired by the blaze, I'll never let you drown.
Sisse korra. Astusin restorani sisse, eks ole, ja restoran mulle meeldib. Restoran mulle väga meeldib. Tellisin sealt menüü, mulle toodi menüü, hakkasin mina menüüst tellima, I started to choose something from the menu. Yeah, I started with the Guinness. Yes, no, kus sa lähed? No. I started with the Guinness. Yes, I love Guinness. Actually, I drink a lot of Guinness. Guinness is my favorite drink, actually.
Firstly, my thanks to Pite for his very kind words. It's good what he said, because I think the feeling's mutual, that we both get along. We both like tennis, we both like brandy, and we both like Heldi. So this is a good start. The best man. To have the duty of best man requires a character of impeccable standards, whose commitment to the cause knows no limitations. So when Samuel L. Jackson was not available for the part, my brother Steve was the natural second choice. But of course, there was only one option than to pick the man who has known me for 24 years. And I'm very grateful for him being up there with me today. So, a special toast to him. My darling wife, Heldi, which I get to announce for the first time. As most of you know, I met Heldi 5 years ago at university. And needless to say, I don't think we really got along in the beginning. But as you can now see, things have improved. Ever since I fell in love with Heldi, she has made me very, very, very happy. I can't nearly explain to my parents and my brother what a wonderful daughter and sister-in-law they are about to inherit. And she is absolutely delightful. And so, my final toast to my darling wife. Raise your glasses.
Today we enjoy the company of people from over 15 countries, which really is quite incredible. So these are people we have met in all kinds of different places and times and so forth. And there's something that has been said once, which I think is really quite spot on. And it reads, "You will never be completely at home again because part of your heart will always be elsewhere. This is the price you pay for the richness of loving and knowing people in more than one place." And I think this evening is so incredible for us because it will be the only night probably in our life where we will be really at home because our favorite people are here. So a massive toast to all of you, and thank you so much for being here.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy.
Kallis Heldi ja Robert, mul on teile kingitus. Kui armastus tuleb, ta iial ei küsi. Kui armastus on, ta lõõmab kui süsi. Kui armastus läheb, on jääb tilluke tuhka. Ta alati rändab ja iial ei puhka.